Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Hoot and a Half. I'm your host, Matt King, joined with my co-host, Mike Sheffer. And today we are joined with the one and only Zach Justice.
No, there's probably two of me.
Two?
Yeah.
There's two of you today.
Could be.
The little Jekyll and Hyde?
Yeah.
There's probably someone else named Zach Justice, I think is what he's saying.
I think I've developed schizophrenia recently.
That's quite a name. Zach Justice sounds like a comic book character. Like, this is Zach Justice.
My dad was in the military at one point. He was Captain Justice, which I think is...
Whoa.
is pretty cool. I mean, not a big deal. Not a big deal. I did get a lot of wows, so I do feel good about it. But, yeah, that's who he was.
Very
Your
cool.
Aura ring.
Uh-oh.
Let's put that back
That would
down.
have been terrible.
I'm going to get comfortable. Is that okay?
We both have really, pretty, noble, last names. You're Justice. I'm King.
Yeah.
Mike's over here. Sheffer. Oh,
Well,
my
you just-
gosh. I just had the worst spill. Do not tell my fiance.
You're more of a monarch. Should we... Oh, my goodness. We should probably
Should we
take
do
care of that.
something
Yeah,
about
that
that?
is,
It is a really expensive rug.
that is
maybe-
also the most liquid I've ever seen on a rug. And I've seen several spills. I was 4 at one point.
All right. Huh?
I was 4 years old at one point, and I would see multiple spills a day by myself, and that is the biggest spill I've ever seen.
You remember
That is legitimately
spilling things as a child?
not that much.
Matt brought one napkin to clean up a gallon's worth of water.
Noah could have parted
What
that.
else should I have gotten?
I mean, maybe a little bit more.
Okay, fine.
What time is she home?
If she's here.
Oh gosh,
We can catch up, though. Zach, you had a birthday recently.
allegedly.
The big 21?
Big 21.
The big 21,
I
yeah.
finally drink. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's weird though. I don't have an inkling to drink, but at least I can legally do it.
Yeah, you don't drink alcohol, right?
No, is that okay?
I'm fine with it. I support it. I've
Okay.
done my own couple stints.
You are missing out, man.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
What is it? What are the benefits?
Socially?
Yeah,
Oh, you're a little less socially anxious.
I got you. Well, that is the one plus that I feel like I've developed is I never had social anxiety, which has been decently, mildly, wonderfully nice because I understand a lot of people suffer from it, but.
Do you have any other forms of anxiety, if not social?
Not that I can call attention to at this current time. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Wait, hold the phone. You just turned 21?
Yeah, is that all right?
Yeah, he's crushing it, dude.
What?
Yeah. I was shocked when like a couple months ago we were at brunch and he was only 20 and I'm like, dude, he's got so many things going on.
Okay, you don't have like a 21-year-old vibe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What kind of vibe do you think you have? I mean, yeah, you do look 21.
He's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
very successful, well-spoken, handsome. You know, we like to butter up our guests here at Hoot and a Half before
Well,
we
put me in the oven too. Let's see if we can get flaky.
What was your birthday party theme? Sorry I didn't go.
No worries. Did you respond to the?
I think I had a really good excuse why I couldn't
I
go.
don't,
go
I don't think
ahead.
you were in town.
I was out of town. That's what
You
it
were
was.
in Napa.
I was in Napa.
but don't
See,
worry, you were there.
I was there.
what'd
Thanks
you
for
think?
inviting me, by the way. Of
course.
That was a nice invite to get the party.
was there a
before.
theme?
It was casino themed.
Oh,
21.
So you gambled.
We had dealers come in, and then I gave everybody 4 coins. No, I gave everybody 8 coins at the start of the night, and you can go and gamble your little heart out. But at the end, every 4 coins equaled 1 raffle ticket, and I bought a bunch of prizes. So people would get like a ton of coins, and then it's like, oh, I have 4 chances to get this TV or this.
Oh, we had a TV on the line.
We had a
There was a
TV,
lot of good
We had
gifts.
an Xbox. We had a Switch. We had a.
Yeah, we're sick
couple
gifts and
other
then
things.
2 mystery boxes.
2 mystery
did
boxes.
you-
I tried to go in, but I didn't win anything. But it's okay. I had fun. Everyone else had fun. It's a great way to end a party too. Is like a raffle drawing.
Did you ask them to like follow you and like tag you and everything?
did
Was this
not.
like a true sweepstakes giveaway?
I did not. I should have, but I feel like all these parties are very cookie cutter. You kind of go in, the same people get really buzzed and dance around and have a good time, and then nobody really remembers. And but I wanted people to have a little bit of experience.
That's right.
I had a bubble machine. I don't want to be that.
You
guy.
did have a bubble machine
It's
that
not a
was
big deal, but I had one.
Did you have extravagant birthday parties as a kid?
My mom, though we were limited on resources financially, she would always go above and beyond when it come to my birthday. I remember one year I just moved to South Georgia because my mom met a guy in eHarmony and proposed in Margaritaville in Vegas during happy hour.
Classic, the
And-
American dream right
Yeah,
there.
so I moved to South Georgia and I didn't have any friends at that point. So my birthday was at the start of the school season. So she got the big kahuna. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's just a big inflatable water slide.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
when we invited a bunch of kids at the school, a lot of the popular ones, to see if I could get in with the cool crowd. Because obviously, you start there, then college, you're in a fraternity, you meet a bunch of great guys, and life's pretty easy if you know the right people. That's not working, huh? So we started early, and everybody was at my home, and I became cool. It's not a big deal, but
That's when you became cool.
yeah.
At that birthday party with the slip
I
and
paid
slide.
for it.
All thanks to the big kahuna.
The big kahuna, yeah, big waves.
Have you been to his house?
No, I think I've only been to the apartment where you record Dropouts.
Oh, we got another. Well, we just moved into a house. Well, actually, last November, so almost a year.
Oh.
It's like my house, but like way bigger and nicer. They have the pool, they have the hot tub, they have like cool hangout spots, but it's just like way bigger and way nicer. It's great. I love your house.
Would
Thank you
love
so
an
much.
invite.
Oh, you got one.
Oh, I did?
For my birthday.
Yeah, sorry. Whoops. Forgot about that. Do you gamble, though, in real life? Are you a gambler? I know you don't drink, but
I don't.
what
I
other
don't.
sins do you commit?
I mean, I take a little risk on my cholesterol sometimes with my salt intake, but besides that, nothing too much. No, I'm pretty cut and clean. I'm pretty boring when it comes to alcohol or any.
What about a lottery ticket? Are you buying one?
I've never bought one in my entire life.
And not betting on a sports game or anything?
Not
No.
a scratch off?
No.
You never been on a road trip and said, hey, let's pull over, get some scratch offs?
No.
Some scratchies?
I apologize. No, I haven't. I just the entire time I knew the odds, and I knew the jingle in my pocket could buy me a burger at some point. So I keep it in there. Yeah. There's 100% chance I'm getting that burger if I don't spend it on a scratch off.
I was listening to an episode recently, and you were saying that when you were really, poor, moved to LA, you didn't have enough money to really go out and enjoy the nights and stuff, but you guys would do this thing where you would just walk down sidewalks, and then someone in the group would say, let's take a left and let's take a right, and you just see where you
So
ended
when
up.
I first moved here, I found this place on Facebook Marketplace because I'd never I'd never signed a lease before. I didn't know how to do it. I also didn't have enough money to sign anything. So I lived in this 2-bedroom apartment. It was 900 square feet, 10 guys in there that I didn't know.
10?
It was 10 of us, yeah.
That's a brothel.
Air conditioning and the microwave turned on at the same time. All the power went out. It was
Good Lord.
It was nuts.
10.
I was eating.
That's like a tenement in the 1930s.
Yeah, it was some similar, modern version. And then I was eating the same dollar store food every single day, and it was just really low on luck in life. So we had no coin for any entertainment. So we would band together 4, 5, maybe 3 people if people are sleeping, and we'd go out and we would just walk out of the apartment and, all right, your turn. We'll go right. And then at the 4-way stop, all right, you get to pick. Let's go straight. And then we'd go.
What part of town is this?
This was East Hollywood.
Oh.
A little dicey.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah. We would see plenty of people of the homeless descent shooting up heroin.
Yeah, it's a little bleak when you walk around Los Angeles. Driving, you can kind of just zoom by, but when you kind of walk around here, it's a little...
So many needles.
I know. It's not great.
Where do you get your hands on needles? Do they sell needles at CVS, or do you have to know a doctor to get you? Can you Amazon needles?
Well, there's actually needles everywhere, but in the South you don't see them because the haystacks cover them. but out here there's no haystacks, so it's they're just you can see them.
Are you actually from the South?
Well, that's where we moved.
Okay.
At age 10 years old.
Did you actually have a Southern accent that you've dropped since moving here?
No,
You can just turn it on when you need to.
The entire time I wanted to be a little bit different, and I never wanted to develop a Southern accent because my cool thing is I'm from Vegas. If kids in South Georgia, that was what? What do you mean?
Okay.
All right. And then I was a stickler on not developing it. But yeah, moving to South Georgia was very strange. The yes sir, no ma'am, that was offensive in Vegas because people thought you were making fun of them.
Snarky,
Yeah, yes sir. And
He's still very much into the
Oh,
no
yeah.
ma'am, yes sir.
I really got into it because Patricia does it out of habit now.
yeah.
But I do it to strangers mostly,
Yep.
and older folks that I'm just trying to be polite with. But I do it because I just think it establishes a sense of respect, and this person cannot get mad at you because you've been treating them with respect the whole time.
Yeah.
Just with customer service,
Yeah.
it's I've been yes ma'aming and no sirring this entire time. What? And you're gonna be mad at me? I just think it smooths things out
I
little
enjoy
bit.
a lot of the Southern culture. One thing that threw me off just a bit was when we got there, they had a certain fraternity in town, the Kappa Kappa Kappas. The KKK had a rally in the town when I was there. And I remember passing by it with my mother at the time, who's still my mother now.
You did not see a KKK rally.
Yeah, of course. You can look it up.
Yeah, they're doing stuff still.
Yeah.
There was one in my town growing up.
I
too.
didn't realize racism was a thing because I grew up in, Vegas.
Right.
And there was less white people in my school than anything else. So it was just we're all a melting pot. And
Yeah,
I'm
America.
yeah.
But then you go to the South.
And it was
Slightly different.
99.9% white.
You saw with the white hats on the top?
Yeah, it's
Was it a carnival on the side of the road? What were they doing?
No, they weren't from our town. They came to this town, and my town did rally around, and they're like, "Get out of here! We don't want you. Come on, get."
Yeah.
And no, they're just standing in front of everybody like, we gotta protect the border, these Mexicans.
Are they
And,
wearing their hoods?
yeah. If you look up Brantley County KKK rally, I think it was 2010.
Jeez Louise.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Why do I hate the KKK? I do.
Thanks for
Wanna make
prefacing
that.
Yeah,
I was-
great preface, Matt. Where are we going
But
with
why
this?
do they make themselves look so terrifying?
That's the point.
I think that's the point.
Shut
Oh, that
down,
is the point.
intimidation. And, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, but if they're not trying to recruit, are they?
No, I think they're trying to recruit
Yeah.
specific people. And
Who are into costumes too?
I think you and I could get in there if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, you think so?
well, not me.
I think you'd have a tougher time.
I would not do well there.
Yeah.
But you know,
We all have to be part of something bigger than ourselves.
were you approached to?
No. That was the singular time that I saw
Okay.
them in the town.
Yeah.
But yeah, I realized that wasn't for me.
And
Yeah.
you got out of there.
Southern accents and racism, not for you.
I like Southern accents.
Do you
But not
like
for
Southern
you.
women?
I do.
How's your dating life going?
I would say I'm taking a pause on looking for the one at the moment.
Okay.
I just
So you're looking for the fun, not the one. Am I right?
Bada boom, bada
I'm not
bing.
even sure if I'm looking for that really. I do have a hard time just living in the hookup culture. I'm not great at it.
Yeah,
I do enjoy a good conversation because it's like if she's like, you want to bend me over this sink, and then I'll be like, what is this sink made out of? I love the porcelain. Is this? And then it's like,
Is that how your dates go? That's the propositions you're getting? Bend me over the sink immediately?
I have, yeah, I have gotten that. Yes.
He's so cool.
Are you on any dating apps?
So for business, this sounds weird, but I am on Hinge.
For business?
Like what? Like there's Hinge Business now?
Yeah, so you can swipe to see like different companies you want to invest in or be part of, or
No,
whatever.
there isn't.
No,
There
there is not. But I am on Hinge because one of the companies, I have some equity in. We're gonna potentially partner with them for this dating show we're doing. So I need to know the ins and outs of it. So I've been
Are
swiping.
your pictures on your business Hinge profile different than pictures on your Hinge dating profile? Right.
I only have a Hinge dating profile that
But
I
it's for research for the
research
business.
for the business.
Okay.
So are you?
Yeah.
Have you had like matched with anyone and gone on a date, or is
I've
it
matched
strictly
with I think everyone in our friend group.
everyone in our friend group?
Wait. Hinge is the one though. I guess both people, or you like one of their photos, right?
Yeah.
I haven't been on these in years.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I haven't been on this since like yesterday, and it's like I know they updated a lot.
I think that did happen originally when Patricia and I were dating. Like I deleted the app, but I did not like
Delete your account?
delete my account, and my account was still out there circulating.
Some apps will even do that. Even if you delete their account, it'll like still pop up, and you'll have to report yourself. I've seen it happen to people.
How'd you guys lovers? You guys met how?
We met in IRL.
Oh, gross.
Dude, that's how it goes.
I was
man.
with them.
Yeah.
It was one of my first
the
parties in
40s.
LA.
Were you at that party?
100%, Matt.
Who
we
came
were
up to
wearing
who?
the suits.
No, okay, that was the second time I ever saw Patricia. The first time, though, which she doesn't even remember. The first time I looked at her.
Yeah, no, that was when you talked to her.
Yes. Okay, but yeah.
And where was this?
Oh, this was 2018.
18?
It was fall of 2018.
In the land of
Angels.
entertainment. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So
And
it can happen for you out there, man.
whose party was it?
It was kind of like they rented out an Airbnb, and it was a watch party for a bunch of UT people, a bunch of Georgia people. So it was no one's house. It was just they rented it out just to watch the game.
But she's an Auburn fan.
She is.
So
But
why
her
was-
roommate, who used to live here,
Gotcha.
went to UT. So
Oh,
that's kind of, if her roommate hadn't gone to UT, she probably wouldn't have been at that party.
Vols down.
That's right, man.
Have you been on dating apps before? Raya, Bumble, Hinge,
I've been
Tinder?
on the waiting list for Riot for I think 3 years now.
Actually,
Buddy, man, that's way too long.
Yeah.
I thought it's easy to get into it now.
now it should be.
It probably is, but I probably did it so long ago that I'm just still on the wait
Yeah,
list.
you're just from-
I'm back.
Okay, if you did have a Riot profile, I know that you can like.
I don't know
set-
much about a Riot profile.
You can like set a song to it.
Okay.
Like it's like MySpace. When you
Yeah,
come
yeah,
across someone's profile, like the song is playing. You get a taste of that person.
Gotcha.
If you got in, and hopefully you do get in.
Yeah.
What song would you pick for? Your,
The Casper Slide Part 2.
oh, the Cha Cha Slide.
Yeah.
1 foot
Who
left
go-
stops.
Who goes? Oh wait, hold on.
That's the beginning of the song.
It's. Oh, I thought it was the Party 2. Is it the Part 2? Is it like Confessions by Usher?
I always thought I never listened to it really intently, I always thought it was I always thought it was part 2.
Okay, but Cha-Cha
And I
Slide.
thought I just never heard part 1.
Can we see your Hinge profile?
Yes. Let's do an audit.
Can we do a quick audit?
A little bit of a
And
critique.
so when you say you've matched with everyone in the friend group,
Just
meaning
as like, when you just as like not.
No,
to
no, I know.
potentially-
That's always.
Do you
the thing
see
that-
him? You always.
We'll be right back after a quick word from today's sponsor, Ghost Bed.
Are you guys ready to experience the most restful and rejuvenating sleep of your life? I know I am. Then look no further than Ghost Bed, the family-owned business that's been making mattresses for over 20 years. Ghost Bed is the maker of the coolest bed in the world, featuring their signature and patented cooling materials. No more flipping pillows to find the cool side or waking up in a sweat. Ghost Bed keeps you cool and comfortable all night long.
And here's the best part. GhostBed doesn't cut corners when it comes to quality. They use only the highest quality materials to create the most supportive mattress. Say goodbye to restless nights and hello to deep, uninterrupted sleep.
So if you're worried about making the right choice, don't be. GhostBed offers a 101-day sleep trial, so you can try their mattresses risk-free, and most products ship within 24 hours, so you won't have to wait long to get a better sleep either.
They have a team of sleep experts standing by, ready to help you find the perfect fit for your needs.
So why wait? Upgrade your sleep experience with the Ghost Bed today. Visit ghostbed.com/hoot to transform your nights, and for a limited time, use code HOOT for a 40% off your purchase site-wide.
That's ghostbed.com/hoot and use code HOOT for 40% off your entire purchase site-wide. Yeah, I don't see any of our friends because my Hinge profile is set to Jews only. You can like select it to only show Jewish people.
Okay.
So I don't see any of our like.
Is that your mother's decision or your own?
It's my decision.
You only like Jews.
I'm only going to marry a Jew, so I need to be a little bit more
Gotcha.
restrictive in my dating.
Yeah.
See, if I said I'm only going to date a white.
No, see, that's
Wait,
different.
race
No,
is different than religion.
No,
okay?
I got you. I'm just saying if I ever said that.
Okay, he's got 960 notifications, so
Popping
this
off.
account's popping off. Let's. Is this
900
okay for us to?
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
Okay.
Should we connect to my Wi-Fi?
No,
Or let's see.
All right, we're not going to read your messages. We're just going to do a little.
Oh, I bet you
profile
have
audit.
some really funny little
Prompts?
sayings.
This is what I like to go in with. I like to. This is how I start a message, whether it's sliding in a DM or say as a dating app. I like to say, I feel like we're taking things too fast.
as the first
The
message.
very first message.
And what's the response on that usually?
They enjoy it.
What do they say?
They're usually do a witty thing like, yeah, we've got to slow it down. We got to meet up to talk about this. This is bad.
I'm going to write that down.
I kind of Mike. No, you should. That I kind of like that.
I think
That is a good
I think
opening
we're
line.
taking things too fast.
You could
It's pretty
start
good.
using it because what was the dating app you were showing me the other day you were using?
How dare you? How dare
It's
you?
just him and Patricia, and they can just write to each other.
Yeah.
They're like,
There are like apps for couples if you guys were ever.
I always say to Patricia though, if we met on a dating app, she would have totally like not swiped. Right.
Yeah, I don't think your guys' dating profiles. You would have liked
don't-
her.
yeah.
I don't know that she would have liked the Matt King dating profile.
No, she wouldn't have.
What?
What are you saying? What was wrong with my
Like,
dating
you're just
profile?
like goofy and weird and like trying to be silly, and she's like, not this guy.
you got to play the game a little bit. You got to throw in a little personality, but you can't go for full personality. You got to
No.
You got to hook them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never met though a girl from a dating app. Though.
Can we-
Never
can
did.
we-
Yes, let's hop to
let's-
it. We're already
let's-
starting off with the red flag.
let's
And
hear
it's a selfie
Let me see that. Selfie's not a red flag. It's
and
a
a
fine
hat
photo.
backwards.
Listen, he's playing. Would
Would you show up on the first date though with the hat backwards?
Can I be honest? A woman set this up for me with my pictures.
That is the best way to do it. You get a couple girls. To
I
like,
just did the prompts.
Okay.
let's hear the prompts.
Okay, let's hear the prompt.
for the audio listeners.
So the prompt was, "This year I really want to," and Zach wrote, "Hit the Soldier Boy in a Denny's parking lot with the love of my life."
That's pretty good.
And I would like to do that.
I like that.
That's good.
Can you do one right now to
You.
maybe any potential women watching?
I like how
Hit the Soldier
Soldier
Boy? No, we have to do it together. This
Oh,
is
okay.
a
I like how
All right.
Soldier Boy got capitalized, but Denny's did not.
Well, they did me dirty once.
You're not
with an
21.
omelet.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
God damn,
Oh, we
dude!
never-
This whole fucking time, I'm like, he is 21. You do not like.
You do not look 21.
Yeah, and I was like, God, we've been partying with each other for I don't know how many years. I'm like, why is this like?
God, you got to do something about your
Yeah, I
skin.
swear I've been to like bars with you, man. Like
Yeah.
I was like, what is he?
But
gotta
did I
see
ever
this-
drink? No.
He
No.
doesn't drink, which I do respect.
Did you ever have a fake ID?
Yeah.
Was
Well,
it of you? Was it a real fake ID, or
It
was
was
it someone?
It was an ID of someone else, and I used it to go out to a bar once, and it was funny. I gave it to the bouncer, and he goes, "Where'd you get this ID?" And I'm like, I'm just truthful. I'm like, I got it from a friend. He goes, this is my best friend in the entire world.
Whoa.
And then he goes, dude, have a good time.
Wow.
That happened
Yeah.
to me one
Yeah.
time, man. That's crazy. Yeah, my guy took my ID and he was like, I went to high school with this kid.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
crazy. Next
You're-
prompt.
But there's there's another red flag. You're 6'3", buddy. You're 6'2".
No.
I'm 6'3".
I think you're 6'4".
I wasn't even wearing
I think
shoes
you're
when I was standing up.
I think
next
you're
to you.
6'4".
Do you really think so?
We've been over this.
The only reason I put 6'3" because I went to the doctor and that's what they told me.
Actually?
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. Must be nice.
Wearing shoes.
Then they were very thin shoes.
But you're not an influencer. You're not a creator. You're not a podcast host on your profile. You just work in media.
Yeah,
That's good.
keep it vague.
Yeah, you don't want to. I feel like if you see someone that says like influencer, run the other way.
It's very cringy.
Yeah.
Do you like getting matched with girls who know who you are, or do you like it more when they don't?
I'd say most of the time they don't.
That's the move.
I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm top tier internet royalty.
You're pretty out there. People know who you are.
They do. I think they led onto it later. Like
Yeah.
initially they don't.
They play it cool.
And then I've like talked to people and they're like, yeah, oh no, I've seen some stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
oh.
on the dating shows
I think
a lot.
people know my face. That's
Yes.
where it usually comes. Like I saw you on a dating show.
Yeah, just saying the most out of pocket stuff to some nice young lady.
People of estrogen descent.
Wait, and then second.
Are you going to read this out loud or just look at it for yourself?
What do you mean? Oh,
I
we're
wanna hear
only
the
doing the
prompts.
prompts.
Yes.
Fine, let's do the prompts.
We
I
have
just
audio
was I
listeners.
wanted to critique every single photo
Well,
on
we're not
here.
going to put up the photos. Let's
Okay,
just show
fine.
the prompts.
Okay, best way to ask me out is by forcing me at gunpoint.
That's good.
There's
That's really
no way to
good.
get out of it.
That's another original answer.
I
Zach,
think
great
my-
job.
Well, at one time I matched with a girl and we went on a date and it just didn't work out. And then I saw her back on the app again and she had changed her prompt to that prompt.
Whoa, influencer.
That's what I am. you know?
That's pretty good.
It felt
Did
good.
you? Sorry, just to. I'm not going to put you on blast here if you did, but did you write these yourself or did you go and like Google
No,
funny,
no, no.
witty
I-
prompts? I know.
I try my best to not use anybody else's anything.
Yeah,
I've had overlap before where it's like, oh, we've just had similar ideas.
Yes,
and
that I
people
can
will
see.
comment and say, you stole this, and I try my hardest not to steal it.
I feel like you're very original in everything that you do.
I really do try to.
Yeah, respect. Okay, and the last
Next
prompt.
prompt is one thing I'll never do again. My ex.
Oof.
Oof.
Unless she wants to. Then I'll put that in there. Unless she wants to.
These are some good, attractive photos of you, man. Though.
Thank you.
Do you agree?
Yeah, he looks like a handsome guy. Ooh, that one you look like a rich guy too.
Which one?
This one with the
Oh yeah, it looks like he means business.
Yeah.
Was this at the roast?
It was.
Was I like sitting next to you? Maybe.
I think you were maybe on stage.
I think you need some pictures of you with girls, though. I heard that's kind of the move.
Yeah, I don't even know how much I'm going to frequent that app, to be completely honest. But when I get back in the
understand, Zach.
game, do you mind if I hit you up?
for some advice.
For
or-
some advice?
Yeah, sure. We can do another
Certainly.
audit
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
ready to really get back
Certainly.
into it.
Thank you.
That was a fun little audit. Oh, and the cute dog? What's the dog's name? Handsome?
His name is Hanson.
It's a great dog.
Thank you. I do love him more than anything.
Do you collect anything?
Besides painful memories, I collect.
I knew he was searching for a fucking joke there.
I wasn't searching, baby. I just didn't know if I wanted to say it.
Did you collect anything as a kid?
Pokemon cards.
Did you ever collect them all?
I probably had every single one of every 151.
151. Yeah.
Do you have a Charizard?
Yeah.
Holographic
Yeah.
Was it
Charizard?
I have a
151?
holographic one from like a Japanese one. Way
I
back
had
in
a
the
Japanese
day.
Charizard,
Yeah.
but then I always thought it was real, and then as I got older, I realized it wasn't real.
Oh, you bought a fake one?
No, a girl who went to Japan, Lisa McCulley, what I think that was her name, she came back and she gave me like a whole bunch of like Japanese Pokemon cards, and I thought they were real for the longest time, and I kind
Can't
of looked
trust
into
her.
it, and it wasn't.
Did you ever fight her?
No, never fought her.
Oh,
No.
equality. So the thing about equality, people think it's only nice stuff. You can do bad stuff to women too, as long as you do it to a man.
Moving on.
Back to the Pokemon cards. But you
Yeah, of
you
course.
collected them all.
Of course.
Do you still have them all?
I do. They're in a trunk.
Whoa! Right now it's the hot time though, where people are debating like to sell them. People are worried it might never be at this peak.
I don't think I'm not worried about it monetarily. I just kind of want to see. I want my kids to see something that I enjoyed as a child.
Same.
So I don't know if I can put a value on that. I also had the little Star Wars characters.
Oh,
Action figures, yeah.
like the Phantom Menace ones.
Any of them.
Mace Windu?
Mace
I had Mace
Windu.
Windu. Great guy.
Which one was that?
I think that's Samuel L. Jackson's
Yeah,
character, right?
yeah. Purple lightsaber.
The purple lightsaber. His was like a little curved, right? Or no, that was One of them had like a curved one.
No one had a curved lightsaber. I think you're.
Hold on. No. Okay. Yes.
There was
No,
a double
okay.
lightsaber.
Who-
Darth Maul had the double lightsaber.
Double lightsaber. But there was the old guy on the dark side in the first 3 who had a red lightsaber, but it was like curved. It was like a walking.
the handle was curved.
Yes, the handle was curved.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean the beam was curved. That'd be a little.
Yeah, a little. Maybe get a little. Bit
Yeah,
of
a little bit of an innuendo.
Count Dooku.
That's
Sorry.
it.
Yeah.
Right on the money.
Anyway, back to things people care about.
Grew up with a single mom. I don't know if anybody wants to talk about it, but
You grew up with a single mom. It
Yeah.
sounds like you want to
She
talk
works
about
2
it.
jobs, who loves her kids and never stops.
one job, and she was not Reba McEntire, so that's cool.
That's another person who knows who Reba McEntire is. I never heard of this woman before
Oh, I love Reba.
because she was like a celebrity version of your mom.
No, she was very different. She had red hair, which I despise.
What is out of all the things that you do? What would you say like your favorite thing to do is that you're most excited about? You're like, oh yes, I get to do this
in
one
life
today.
in general.
Yeah,
Probably play basketball.
that's your like highlight of the week when you play ball with your boys.
Got to be careful playing basketball these days at your age.
Yeah, I tore my ACL.
Did you really?
Yeah, they have reconstructive surgery.
And did you tear from playing a pickup game of basketball?
Yeah, outside.
And you're still hitting the court, Zach.
Oh, you have love for the game. And then I did as much. So I tore my ACL. I did a Euro step, and then this thing just folded on itself. Meniscus, ACL, and I fractured it. And then I did as much research as I could. Well, first of all, I tried to play in a tennis tournament the next day. This was like a year or 2 ago, and
Not knowing it was already torn.
and the humans around me wouldn't let me. I didn't know it was torn. I just knew it was bad.
The humans around you. What planet are you from? Are you not a real person? The humans?
That's who was around me. My dog wasn't giving me advice.
Usually I just say people, but now I'm a little.
Well, I
Go
don't know
on.
what you can say these days. Okay, so I research. I find this guy. He's in West Virginia. He's developed this brand new surgery, and I contact him. And essentially, I was like, "Can we do a collab for knee surgery?" And he's like, let me. He was very southern. Let me look at your stuff. And then so he's downstairs, and he said he was watching the podcast, and then his daughter walked in the room, and she was like, "Dad, why are you watching my favorite show?" And then he was in.
Wow.
Dr. Lavender.
So, okay, what was so innovative about his procedure compared to other people?
So a lot of buzzwords in the medical community comes around stem cells.
Yes.
Like they do stuff, but only if you use them the right way.
Right.
So a lot of people will take stem cells and just shoot it into the place and be like, "You got stem cells. It's going to heal faster." But if they don't stay there, they're not going to do anything. So while I was on the operating table, he took my stem cells out of my bone marrow and spun it and turned it into a putty. And the holes that he drilled into my bones, he was able to put that putty in there so it stayed in place, so I could heal like so much faster. I was doing lunges in the first week.
So he developed this stem cell technique.
Yeah.
So there's no baby fetuses in you.
Just my own.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And what was the post you had to make? Feed post?
Feed post.
Video?
I actually wanted to because those are my most viewed videos of me coming out of surgery.
Oh, wow.
But no, yeah, I did like a little interview session for him. I think he's going to do a documentary on stuff, and yeah, it was great.
Did he still say, "Go hit the court, kid"?
He did not want me to play as soon as I did.
But it's healed.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever had a re-tear in any of his procedures.
Wow.
Are you going to just go get the other one done preemptively just to be safe?
Might as well, man.
Are you playing pickup games of basketball, or do you got like a little team, a little intramural
I
thing
usually
going
just
on?
go alone.
Okay.
I get there, I get to the court, and there's like pickup, and then usually based on my melanin, I am picked last, and then
Understandable.
I
It is
work my way
basketball.
up to this guy hustles, and then they know I can at least hustle.
Oh, because they underestimate you because
They underestimate me a little bit, but not too much.
you have height.
Because sometimes I'll come out there and I'll really suck, and they'll be like, "Checks out," and we knew it. So, yeah. But no, love basketball.
What about work-wise? Podcasts, dating shows?
What's my favorite thing?
Yeah.
Like what do you really get excited about?
Probably the TV film stuff.
Oh yeah, going on auditions still?
Not with like the strike really, but
Oh, right.
I've been working with some directors on like some features I've written, and it's been exciting to get that process.
Features plural. We got some scripts written.
Yeah,
You've written multiple scripts for feature films?
yeah.
What are these? Like action, comedy, skin
Comedy.
flicks?
I have horror. Mostly comedy, some stuff about hometown Georgia, and yeah.
What's your
got a bunch of
writing
stuff.
process? Do you like to storyboard everything out, write it out on note cards, or do you just like hit the page running?
I hate the page running. I've been like that with every paper my entire life. MLA format, I don't care. I'm running in there deep and heavy. And then my mom was an English teacher growing up. She would put me in. A lot of people would go to, camp where there was trees. My mom would send me to like a writing camp when I was little. And
Whoa.
I would hate it. But then when I left, I was like, I have so many stories in me. So it was pretty cool.
We had like a writing camp, but it was during the school year. It was called Camp Write a Lot.
Ah,
And
kids got touched there.
It was pretty cool. It was like 3 days, and we got to go into the library. You got to bring your own little pop-up tent.
You didn't go to this though.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did go.
I did.
Oh, cool.
Camp Write a Lot. And you got to go in and you got to like hang out in your tent, but every day we were given a prompt and you got to go away and like write stuff. And then at the end of the day, we'd share what we had all written. It was the best.
It was fun.
Never
Yeah.
even heard of
I
this.
mean, I went in there with a jock's mentality of I should be on the field right now, but I came out with just Mark Twain just in me, and it felt really good.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So have you done any acting before?
Yeah, just small stuff here and there.
But this is your favorite thing that you're working on now is like writing and potentially directing stuff?
I do want to act as well. I mean, I would really enjoy having a career like Ryan Reynolds or John Krasinski. Obviously, anyone
Owning a small football team that you make a Hulu documentary about?
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you watched that?
No, Adam watched a little bit of it.
I watch every ad for it. I'm like, I'm going to watch this, but I don't know if I really
It
would
seems like
it.
it's really well done. I've seen clips, but so you want to have like a comedy career. It's okay.
It's okay, man.
Physical comedy.
Yeah.
And then that transitions into like maybe some
Yeah,
more
I
propaganda movies.
Essentially, the ultimate goal is to be "quote unquote" Mr. Greenlight. So anything I can do, no matter what the project, it's kind of since my name is behind it, we can just go ahead with it, and then I can give chances to the people that I know are talented.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That green light, I want it.
No. People that are talented.
Maybe.
Remember, I said it out loud.
Yeah, but maybe.
Hey.
Oh no, if you guys work at it, definitely.
Oh, I'll take lessons or whatever you need.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
man.
take singing lessons.
Mike's learning how to juggle.
Nice. That'll.
Can you juggle?
No. I do anything else with my time.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
juggling vibes.
Think that's.
Big juggling vibes.
Yeah.
I'm just goofing.
I'm just goofing. That didn't offend you, did
You
it?
said mom was an English teacher. Were you ever in your mom's class?
No.
Well,
I
did you
could-
request that, or
I,
she wouldn't want you to?
I couldn't handle it.
Back after a quick word from today's sponsor, Fume.
If there was one thing my grandpa always taught me, it was that cold turkey may be great on sandwiches, but there is a better way to break your habits.
And we're not just talking about some weird mind voodoo from your crazy neighbor or something you saw in the back of some shady magazine. We're talking about our sponsor, Fume. And they look at the problem in a different way. Because not everything in a bad habit is wrong. So instead of a drastic, uncomfortable change, why not just remove the bad from your habit?
For the people watching, I'm holding it right here in my hand. Fume is an innovative award-nominated device that does just that. So instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural. Instead of vapor, Fume uses flavored air. That's right. And instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses all natural, delicious flavors. So you get it. Instead of bad, Fume is good. It's a habit you're free to enjoy and makes replacing your bad habit easy.
Your Fume comes with an adjustable airflow dial and is designed with movable parts and magnets for fidgeting, giving your fingers a lot to do, which is helpful for de-stressing and anxiety while breaking your habit. This thing is truly a work of art. It's got the wood, it's got the metal, a great weight in your hands. Matt, why don't you do a little twist, a little ASMR there? Oh, it's satisfying. It tastes amazing. The first time I tried it, it was way more flavorful than I would have thought. It feels very fresh. Like I said, it feels great in the hand. It's well balanced. The weight feels nice, and it's super fun to fidget with. Just listen to that. It's so much fun.
Oh, yeah. I love the sound of it. It feels so good in my hand.
And it just looks cool. Beautiful real wood, the shape of it. It just feels cool to use it.
So stopping is something that we all put off because it's hard, but switching to Fume is easy, enjoyable, and even fun. Fume has served over 100,000 customers and has thousands of success stories, and there's no reason that can't be you. So join Fume in accelerating humanity's breakup from destructive habits by picking up the Journey Pack today. Head over to tryfume.com, that is TRYFUM.com, and use code HOOT to save 10% off when you get the Journey Pack today. That is tryfum.com and use code HOOT to save an additional 10% off your order today.
But she would definitely grade.
Did other kids like your mom as a teacher? Were they like, yo, Miss Justice is up?
No, they were very attracted to her because I tried to tell her this many times. She wore thongs for comfort.
No, she
You did not talk to your mom about this.
Yes, I
And
did.
so other kids were like,
Because
oh,
my
she
best-
wears it. Like,
Yeah.
your mom wears thongs. Like, for comfort.
In the 8th grade.
She wears it for comfort. Leave her alone, guys.
in the
That's my
8th
mom
grade,
you're talking
my
about.
mom was like, taught all my friends, and then she would come in, and she's notorious for dropping things like a chapstick or a glasses. And yeah,
Is this real or is this one of
the
your...
mighty triangle would pop
This is
out.
one of
I've
your-
stopped
It's not that
questioning
wild
him.
of a story for it to be not real,
Yeah, but it's...
My mom wore thongs.
I know, but did you talk to her about this?
A
Were you-
thong, just one thong all the time? Or
I don't know. I
Thong
didn't
is
look. I heard about it.
okay.
No, it was normally a purple one. But
And
yes,
I mean,
of course I spoke to her.
What grade of English are we talking about? Is she
Eighth.
wear
Eighth,
eighth?
yeah.
Ooh, that's a
That's
tough age
rough.
to wear thongs around.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. The kids are just bursting. They're like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
good
Look at that.
grief.
Yeah.
Do you remember when girls started wearing thongs?
I don't remember much.
You don't?
I didn't talk to a girl until college.
Oh.
I didn't know what was going on.
You went to,
You,
like,
you were kissed post high school?
We're not going to open those records today.
No
but
worries. But yeah, the math
Maybe
is
after
there.
the pod, I'll tell you that whole story. But okay,
So Judaism. You're
No,
in?
no.
You're in?
I'm in. But
Good. I want to be in.
okay, is there something that you wish you could be doing more of that you're currently doing, like more podcasts, YouTube videos, TikToks, dating shows with David Alvarez? Like, is there something that you're like, oh, I really like this, I want to be doing more?
I wish I had more energy to put into the things that I like. I have a big fatigue issue.
I did see this when you were answering questions on your Instagram, and I wanted to ask about this.
Fatigue after just like working on something for so long, then you're kind of just sick
I just
of
get
it.
really terrible sleep.
Ah,
Yeah, and I think it's a urination issue because I'll wake up several times. At one point, I was waking up 10 to 12 times during the night to go pee.
10 to 12 times.
Yeah. So I
Have
went
you
to
seen a professional about
Have
that?
I
you
did.
checked your prostate?
I went to the doctor, and they put 3 catheters down my unit, and it was this 80.
They could fit 3 down it.
It's whatever. No, it was one after the other.
Okay.
So I get to the place, and there's this 83-year-old woman, and she's like, I've been doing 20 of these for 20 years. I'm like, sick, let's go do another one. And so I'm just naked on this table, and so first she has to numb it before she puts the catheter down. So she takes this syringe, and she just puts this numbing goo down the
Shaft. Down the hole.
shaft.
Yeah.
And then she looks up at the clock, and she's like, all right, now we just got to hold it up for 10 minutes.
She's sitting there holding it.
Yeah.
By the head or the shaft? Where were you? Or like
I
with
didn't look.
2 fingers or like whole hand?
I think she had 2 hands, and then she like hocked a loogie and spit on it at one point.
Oh.
No. She was holding it. She was holding it up like daintily. She was just holding the tip like this.
Oh my
No,
God.
she was holding it, and it was very awkward. And then they would fill me up with a liquid, and they'd raise me up,
Josh Groban.
and then they would scan me to see if I was filled up. They're like, yeah, you're filled. And then
Yeah, they like put the dye in you so they can see how it like goes through your tract.
yeah,
So they can
And
see
they're
if there's any
and they're
blockages or
like, let us
anything.
know when you really need to pee. And I would be like, right now, I would go.
Okay.
And they said, oh, so normal people feel the urge to urinate at 450 milliliters, and you're at about 150 milliliters when you your
that's when
body
you feel
starts-
the sensation
your body
to pee.
starts contracting to urinate. So I was like, oh, that's not good. So they gave me some pills, and I'm not sure if they work, but either way, I'm so tired all the time.
Was it infected though? Did
It
you?
wasn't affected. They
or-
said it
or
was
like-
squeaky clean. Never seen STD in his life.
Oh wow.
Good
Yeah.
for you. Well, I also suffer from fatigue. Have you had your thyroid levels checked?
I need to.
Have you done like a blood work?
I
at
did
a
do
doctor?
blood work. Everything looked decent.
Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a good TikTok about this that was like, a lot of people have a lot of things that they suffer from, and the medical community, God bless them, they work very hard. But sometimes if like everything looks normal, they just say, sorry, everything's normal, move on. But what I've seen on TikTok is you say, well, I'm glad that we've ruled out all of the baseline issues. Can we do a deeper dive on some of these other things? And that's a way to like maybe let your doctor know that you want to do a little bit more testing. Because I have a similar thing where like I'm just tired all the time. I sleep pretty well, but I've read that thyroid issues could be like if you're overproducing or underproducing. Fun fact, on my blood work, my testosterone 90th percentile. Surprise, surprise.
That's where the hair comes from.
Popping off with
You're good to go.
testosterone.
Yeah, you're good.
Which is I was shocked by because you can't lift anything, but I would check into that. Have you? So I was going to ask if you found any remedies.
No, not really. No, it's been tough.
But you don't do caffeine at all either.
No,
Never.
no,
No caffeine, no alcohol. Smoke cigarettes?
I do not.
I get a little like urination anxiety though, where like I do have like frequent urination kind of things throughout the day, just because I'm like drinking water constantly. But before I go to bed, I'm like, dude, I should go pee one more time before I go to bed.
Are you that intense about it?
He's looking at
Kind of internally, yes. My body.
Just like, go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, stop yelling at yourself in the mirror.
I always think I need just to pee just a little bit before.
Same
'cause
thing with movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard about Run Pee, the app?
Great app.
Oh yeah, what'll tell you the best time to go pee?
That's been around since like the 90s.
And it works so well.
It used to be a website.
Kind of messes with like the plot of the movie because like it will vibrate 30 seconds before you need to go, and it just kind of will.
It's like an interactive app now?
Yeah, you just start the app. Someone has already sat through the movie and like pinpointed so you click the timer right when the movie's starting, and then it will let you know when you got to go pee.
I did one for Oppenheimer. I like looked at the thing before Oppenheimer because it's 3 hours,
But
and
it's
it
like
said,
letting you know plot points.
all it said was if you need to pee when this is not a spoiler, unless whatever, maybe it is. It was just like when his brother meets him at Los Alamos, all that happens is they talk for a few minutes, and that's when you can go pee. And I waited for that moment. I was like, oh, that's his brother. I'm going. I went and peed and I didn't miss a thing. It's a great app.
That was the best part of the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, you really missed out, man.
Yeah, he found out that his brother, like his child, was his brother.
Okay.
I haven't even seen Oppenheimer yet.
Okay.
So don't spoil it for me. You know, Zach, we got 10 questions for you. These are the 10 questions they ask on the show Inside the Actor Studio. Are you familiar with it?
You ever seen
Yes.
Inside the Actor Studio with James Lipton?
It's usually black and white.
No.
Oh, then no.
It's a show from the 90s where this guy would interview actors.
Is it
and-
a yellow logo in the bottom corner?
Probably,
Okay.
yeah. It's like a 90s, 2000 show, and they would end every episode with these 10 questions that are from some French journalist we like to ask all of our guests.
Gosh.
Take as long as you want, make it funny, make it serious.
Okay.
Matt, why don't you start us off with the first one?
Sure, Mike. Thanks for passing that on to me. Zach Justice, the first question is, what is your favorite word?
Asphyxiate.
Do you know how to spell it?
Asphyxiate.
Why is that your favorite word?
Because it's a hard word to spell. And I knew you'd ask that question.
You know to ask how to spell it?
Yeah.
That's your favorite word.
Yeah.
Do you use it a lot in your day-to-day?
No, my favorite word's probably brother. Yeah,
Do you have a brother?
I do.
Then you have a sister?
Yeah.
2 sisters?
Yeah.
Come on. That one brunch.
It's whatever. Yeah, I like to, hey, brother. I like to throw it around. I do it often, so I'd say brother.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's a good word.
Yeah, the second question is, what is your least favorite word?
Sister.
Genocide.
Genocide.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. That's good. That's the first time we've heard that one on the podcast.
That's a new one. That's 2 new ones. 3 new ones if we count asphyxiate.
Good. Yeah, I don't like it. Don't like
What, and without going into psycho mode,
Okay.
what turns you on?
it.
Or go into psycho mode, do your thing. Let's hear it.
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
I think when someone can understand when something's a little off in the room, and like we're both on the same wavelength of like, that was a little odd. Like I really like self-awareness.
So the next question is what it turns you off.
I would say over phone consumption. Like if that's the only thing.
They're just glued to it.
Yeah.
Making content, scrolling through content,
Yeah.
taking pictures.
Because I heard this somewhere. A lot of people, especially our age, they start their phone. They get on social media right when they start their day, and you're starting your day on someone else's timeline because that information was brought to you. You didn't seek it out, so it's like you're not even starting your day on your own thoughts.
Yeah.
And then if you're doing that the whole day, what is it perpetuating? Just you're not having a single.
original experience.
Yeah.
Do you journal at all when you wake up?
I wish I did more.
Yeah.
What is your morning routine like?
I wake up.
That's good.
I read. No, I wake up. I usually go for a walk, and then I'll read. I'll try to schedule the day, see what's going on, do a little bit of writing. I try not to use my phone the first hour of the day if I can, unless it's like an important message. I go to do the workout, come home, Usually we have to do some kind of podcast thing, or I have like meetings during the day. I try to get down all the calories and protein I'm supposed to eat on this Zila thing. And then, at night I try to have my phone away by 11, and I try to watch some kind of movie or TV
Where
show.
is your phone in your room? Is it within arm's reach of your bed?
No. It's usually I put it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's the
That's
best.
the move.
That's the
I
best
guess
change
so.
I ever made, was not having my phone near
Yeah.
me first thing in the morning. It changes your whole day.
I just feel like I would drive Patricia nuts though if it was like across the room.
Why?
Because I guess it's just on longer, and I have to get up and do it.
Oh, the alarm?
Oh, the alarm.
Yeah.
They make alarm clocks.
I have 7 Alexas in my room.
No, you don't.
I promise. It's bad.
7 Alexas in one room?
Yeah, well, they all can all sync up together to play music. But yeah, I'll just set that up for my alarm if I need it.
Okay.
But I usually, if I'm like, I need to wake up at this time, I kind of just do. I don't know why.
Also, you mentioned the Zila program. Are you on the program?
I am. Is that okay?
Are you doing like the whole transformation? Is there a documentary
There's
being
not a
filmed
documentary.
about you?
I don't think it's as jarring for someone to see someone of skinny nature
Yeah.
get fit. But they just wanted to see. They've never done that before, so I'm just going to do it anyway.
Well, badass. How deep into it are you?
It's just 3 weeks.
Just 3 weeks. And then how many more weeks do you have to go?
5 months and a week.
It's a 6-month program?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's not nothing.
I've been on the fence about doing it.
It's nice. I mean, I've never like gotten really in really incredible shape before, so I'm excited to see what happens. But
Maybe update that Hinge profile with a 6-pack photo.
exactly, it was actually more for the mental health side. I mean, there's just so many benefits to working out. So I was like, yeah, might as well do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will also help on like an energy level. Like I was
Yeah.
talking to Zane yesterday about like what have you been so surprised by? Because like Zane used to be like pretty out of shape.
Yeah.
What have you been so surprised by like after like doing the transformation? He goes, it's my energy. Like how much
Yeah, he
like
seems to be in a lot better mood too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's also his medication.
Yeah,
he's talking
that checks
about.
out. What she's talking about.
All right. Next question is, what sound or noise do you love?
I love the start of a violin in a country song.
The where they like plug into it.
Or just like the resin of
Yeah,
it,
just
like
I know
the-
it's coming. There's a song called "Wait So Long" by Trampled by Turtles that it has.
I've seen them.
Yeah, it has a fantastic start with a violin, and it really gets me going.
We saw them together.
Trampled by turtles.
Or am I thinking of Turnpike Troubadours? No, Trampled by Turtles. Who Adam hooked us up with tickets right before
sounds-
Mount Joy. They opened up for Mount Joy.
Oh, you're right.
We did see that.
We
band.
did see
Or
that band.
a second option is being in a college football stadium right before kickoff, and everybody's just like, "Oh,
Yes. Or I love when just a TV is on, but it's a college game.
Yeah.
I love the sound of a college game
feels
more
good.
than like an NFL one,
feels
but it's
good.
a Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, cracking open that beer. I know
It's-
you
that's
wouldn't
like that
identify
time
with
right
that.
now,
but-
too.
Oh, I love it. Every
Oh.
Saturday morning, I'm up watching Kentucky Wildcats. It's good. It's
Wow,
good.
those are great answers, Zach Justice.
Thank
Might
you.
be the most original ones yet.
Now on the flip side, what sound do you hate?
Oh, this is very, I feel like, common, but you know when a motorcycle or just a really souped up car goes by and
Yes.
it revs the engine to a place that it just irritates my soul.
Yeah, it's like
just
startling almost.
and it hurt, and it's just like I hate the pretentiousness behind it. I hate everything about what is going on with that sound. Someone had to choose that sound, and someone had to make their sound a part of my life. And I'm sick of it.
And they think like the opposite. They think everyone loves it.
I've never met one person that was like, "That's sick."
Yeah.
Everyone's
Besides
like,
Heath.
God. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Well, Heath, that's when he jerks off too.
What is your favorite curse word?
I'm not big on the swear train. I heard something when I was younger where you're more creative if you don't swear a lot. So I try not to, but
Fuck that.
see what I mean?
Yeah, do you really don't curse that much?
No,
but
not
you're
really.
pretty dirty.
Yeah. So because I try to find a way around. I still want to be crass and all that, but I find a different way around it.
Nice.
So, what is your favorite, let's say, crazy thing to say if you like stub your toe? You're like tarnation or dang gummit? Like, are you like if you stub your toe?
I always say this is the worst day of my life.
Nice.
That's your god damn it, motherfucker.
I mean, even if I'm at Disneyland and like something very mild happens, this is the worst day of my life.
That's I would change that. That's little bit negative self-talk, and you're like kind of manifesting.
Yeah,
that.
Mike, let him know.
I think maybe this is a
But
teaching
I think
moment.
but I think if you can recognize that trope of people, see the people that aren't able to recognize that self-talk, I'm able to know that is negative self-talk. So it's like it doesn't.
What if we just changed it to "This is the best day of my life"?
No. This.
You stub your toe and you go, "This is the best day of my life."
I mean, no. You drop a fry. This is the worst. But you have to be really serious. And like whoever you're with, you look in the eye. This is the worst day of my life.
Oh, you're doing it for other people,
No,
not.
I've never done a thing for myself.
Oh, okay. I thought
yeah.
you're like at home alone and like.
I will do it alone sometimes.
Yeah, see, that's
Yeah,
where it
yeah.
gets dark.
This
but
is the worst day of my life.
we'll save that for therapy. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Would I like to like try one day?
Sure.
There's really not any, that's the part where it's like they
If you weren't doing what you do now, what do you think you would be doing, or where you would have ended up?
6 feet under. I don't know. I don't know. A little lead in the head.
Good lord,
Whatever you call
Zach.
it. What?
Are you in therapy?
No, I'm doing what I want.
This
Yeah,
is right
good.
for our plug for what profession would you not like to do?
In all respects.
Manual labor, because I would work in like construction growing up. My dad and I, the only time I'd really see him, we would go take down like an old barn in the middle of like the Georgia summer heat with mosquitoes everywhere. We'd be standing on the top of a roof with sledgehammers, taking out the roof and just standing on the beams, and we'd just be hauling wood and bricks and rocks all day, and it really sucked. And then we repurposed the wood for other things. Like we built this hexadexagon. It was like this place for this Hindu temple, so they could all pray around the tree or to the tree. I'm not really sure.
Hexadexagon?
It's a hexadexagon. It was the first one ever built around. I don't know how many sides it is. Maybe 18.
Sounds like something they built for Burning Man. Like
You've built something that's never been built before?
It was around it was around a tree. So yeah, and then we renovate places. It was actually cool. So I was on a meeting the other day with this production company. They're kind of big brothering us in the whole movie process, and they're called 30 West. And they did movies like Parasite, I, Tonya, bunch of movies like that.
Badass.
So the guy Micah, he owns a brewery called Creature Comforts with the Russo brothers. And Creature Comforts is kind of big in the South and in Georgia. And the first one that they ever opened, he was talking about Creature Comforts on the call the whole time. I was like, man, I've heard this. Like, I know what this is. And then I went back and I looked at pictures, and it turns out I was the one, my dad and I gutted the place that they moved Creature Comforts into, and we like took all the wood
Whoa.
out, and we made them like a little bar and stuff. So yeah.
do you talk to your mom every day
Yeah, most days.
on the phone?
Yeah.
That's a good son. That's a good son. Do you talk to your mom every day?
Not even every week. We'll text her logistics stuff.
But she's in the military, right?
Yeah, she's a big general.
There's nothing she can do,
She
yeah.
just led one of the
Yeah.
latest fronts in Ukraine, actually.
Well, she was the one that put the toxic stuff in Gal Gadot, and yeah,
His mom has been arrested before.
that checks out. Yeah.
She has. Does your mom have a mugshot out there?
No. Okay, moving on.
Okay, the last question of the 10. Zach, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
My bad on cancer.
Oh.
Did you have cancer?
No.
No,
Just,
that's why I want God to be like.
Oh,
"Ah,
just
my
like
fault."
generally
Yeah.
not.
Don't know I did that one.
Oh, interesting.
That was a flip of the coin choice. I thought you guys would figure it out a lot faster.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
think it's a little sad that
Yeah,
kids,
yeah.
especially kids, get cancer too.
Well, it did give us Caillou though.
Did Caillou didn't have cancer?
You ever seen a bald 4-year-old
No.
that didn't have
Good
cancer?
point.
Of course he had cancer. And did you ever see him grow up? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, did Caillou have cancer? Did you ever watch? You
I don't know what this
you
is.
and Caillou are so similar. Very
I don't know
similar
what this
vibes.
is.
But you're the opposite. You have all the hair.
Is this a Disney Channel thing?
No, it was
This is PBS
PBS. Were you did you even have cable as a kid?
No, I was a PBS kid.
Ah.
What was the cat one?
The cat one? You're a little younger than me, so I don't know. I was around like Arthur Dragon Tales.
Sagwa.
Don't even know.
Read
what that
Between the
is.
Lions?
I know what reads between.
Shaolin Showdown?
buddy, no.
I think if you saw these, you'd be like,
It was Arthur Dragon Tales for me,
No,
and then
I
I
watched
would
Arthur.
leave my kids, or not. I would leave my friend's house who only
kids. All right. You
had
had them in your basement.
PBS. Oh, and Zoom. Did you watch Zoom?
I did watch Zoom.
I fucking
Oh, do you guys know how to
love
speak
Zoom.
ubby-dubby?
I know how to do
Do you remember that?
No.
It was
ubby-dubby.
the language that they made up.
It's basically like gibberish.
What about Zaboomafoo?
Zaboomba Foo, yes.
Yeah.
Podcast-ish. Or, you remember he always has like a word and he has ish at the end?
He died at 21, that little lemur.
Did he
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. What are the two guys doing now? We don't know.
Each other.
Heroin.
You know one of the guys from Zoom died?
Yeah, it checks out. We all do at some point.
Yeah, I was devastated when I heard that.
Yeah.
Well, on that note,
02134, send it to Zoom.
Send it to Zoom. What about Cyber Chase?
Not familiar with that one either.
You definitely watched Cyber Chase.
did you watch Toonami?
Yeah. No.
That-
I knew what it was, but I didn't watch it.
That was the only a Dragon Ball Z, big Dragon Ball Z guy.
Never got on the Dragon Ball Z train.
Toonami. Wait, what do you mean? Or that was Cartoon Network. Dragon Ball Z was on
Yeah,
Cartoon Network.
I'm just-
oh,
I'm just saying
Toonami
that-
was what they called that.
It was like the anime block on
What about
Cartoon Network.
Samurai Jack?
What about Guts?
Guts. Let's go down to Mo. Thank you. Here we are with Pedro from Brazil. Pedro, how are we feeling?
The aggro crag? I always wanted a little piece.
Yeah. That was like the mountain that they
Oh, yeah,
climbed,
yeah,
and then like they had the badass trophy. You need to throw a Guts party.
Legends
man.
of the Hidden Temple.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Gomblek, was that his name?
Omlek?
Omlek? They brought that back, though. I think we could still get on Legends of the Hidden Temple if we tried.
Well, let's try.
All right, green monkeys, blue barracudas, bring it down.
We got Mr. Green Lights over here. We could probably get us in.
No, not
no
yet.
sweat.
Those cavemen, though, terrified me. That was like, I think, my first childhood trauma.
Yeah. Mine was the KKK in my town.
Yeah, what a nice childhood you
Way
had.
to bring it full circle.
Yeah.
Zach, is there anything you'd like the people to know?
Yeah, plug. What do you
Where
want
can
to
they
plug?
find
You can follow me at Shaquille O'Neal, and that's only online. I'm Zach Justice in real life. But besides that, thanks for having me.
Dropouts podcast, TikTok,
We quit it. We
dating
stopped it.
show. What's the dating show called?
We don't do it. We don't do any of that.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah,
look at
wait,
any-
they don't do the dating show. They're just on it.
Okay.
No, we don't even do dropouts. Yeah, it's over. It's all over.
That's not true. I listened to an episode before he got here. That
And
wasn't
did
your
you
last
like it?
episode.
No.
I thought it was pretty good for like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's just
And
hard.
I had to
find.
switch things up, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if that's
for-
your thing, that's your thing. If you guys want to go check that out. But Zach, thank you so much for having us on. I promise your next birthday party, I will try my best to make
he
it.
could commit. He's like,
Maybe.
Well,
if-
he's just never
he's
here.
like,
if
that
I-
is Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
My
Oh.
mom was in labor on Labor Day.
Oh, your mom
Thank you
was
guys.
here. I met her
Yeah,
at the party. What a nice lady.
yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, she was so nice.
Good. You didn't like. She's not Jewish, just so you know.
Okay, I'm not trying to date your mom. Bro.
I
She
don't
wears
say
thongs for comfort. Okay? It's her comfort.
One of my friends, when I was little, he said, "I want to floss my teeth with that."
Jesus.
Oh, my God. And you
Dude.
never forgot it, though. That's the stuff that stays
Exactly.
with you, man.
Exactly.
That's like your whole personalities from that.
Yeah.
There was one way your life could have gone, and then
Come on, man.
that's,
That's what I would say to him.
well, I guess we'll end it there, folks.
All right.
Love you.
Take care,
We'll
guys.
see you next week.
Bye.